Another popular feature of Rest Assured is serialization. So if we just go back to our video game tests briefly, let me move in. So when we did the posts and the updates, we sent these big blobs of either JSON or XML. Now with serialization, you can actually create a class in your code, have that serialized as JSON or XML, and then sent to the API. So let me show you what I mean. If we take a look quickly at our video game database, so when we call the endpoint just to get a single game, this is the JSON that we get back from the game. Now from that JSON we could turn this into an actual Java class. Now there's plenty of tools online that you can do it. I'll link to one in the resources here. So all I'm going to do in this tool is literally just paste in that example JSON, the example response, call it video game, and then this will return us the code to create a video game class. So we're just going to take all of this code, copy that, and then we're going to put it into a new class in our project. So we'll put it in the main file. We'll just put it just here. We won't bother about a package for now. Just call it video game. And then we can just literally paste in everything that we copied. So this is everything to create a game for us, and it has all of the getters and the setters, etc. Let's go back to our test now and write a test to actually use this. So we'll say at test, and we'd call it public void test video game serialization by JSON. So first we want to create an instance of the video game that we just created. So we call the video game class and video game. Now one thing I forgot to mention is that this class that we copy doesn't include a constructor, so we just need to generate one quickly. So we'll right click, generate constructor, select all of the variables, and IntelliJ will create a constructor for us. So now we'll say new video game, and we'll start filling in the required parameters. See if we can get the prompt to come up. No? Okay, that's fine. So let me just check in the constructor what's required. So we need the ID, category, release date, name, rating, and review score. So we're giving it an ID of 15. We'll give it a category of shooter. We'll give it a release date. It can be anything, doesn't matter. I'll give it a name. In this case, we'll call it Halo 5. Don't even know if that exists. Ooh, Halo 52. Nope. Halo 5. We'll give it a mature rating, and we'll give it a review score of 89. That should be everything that we need for our constructor. Now the video game class that we made is just defaulted everything to strings. You could change this to ints or longs or whatever yours is. Whatever data types you want. This is just for the example. We'll just use all strings. That makes it easier. So now we've got our video game actually created. So now we can go ahead and use this in our post call. So let's grab our data that we used for the post previously. We'll just copy that over. So this is what we used for our post. We would say given the body when we call the endpoint, and we're just going to change the body instead of the JSON to the video game. So now we're sending this video game hopefully by JSON. So let's run this test and see if that works. So our test passed. We're not really asserting anything, but let's have a look in our response. And we can see we did instead send this as JSON. So Rest Assured did all the work for us there to convert our Java object here. All of this was then converted into JSON and then sent by Rest Assured. So you can see how this could be very, very powerful. If we wanted to send it by XML, we would just need to change the header to XML. So at the moment, Rest Assured detects that we're sending by JSON because it sees that our headers here are set to JSON, and so it does the work to convert the video game into JSON. If we changed our header to be XML, it would convert it to XML as well. So you could try that as well in your own time. Okay, I'll see you in the next lecture.